Hey, what's up, guys? This is Brad with despitefitness. Today is May 25th. It is a Monday, which means it's a squat day. Still in the hypertrophy block. Gonna bump up a little bit of weight. Should be going for like I think set of 10, 440, 445, something like that. I think four or five sets if I can stand it. Really hot day today, so summer is definitely kicking up here in Kentucky, and should be pretty miserable today. I got my buddy Mike with me today. He's over here stretching, getting ready. So we're going to be going through some stuff today and see what we can turn today into. On a personal note, I'm really struggling. I'm dealing with some kind of personal heartbreak here, and my heart and soul is definitely not here today. But I'm going to try to do what I can to at least get a decent workout out of it. Try to salvage what I can. So yeah, even if you're going through your own, personal heartbreak or whatever, still got to get in and get your work done. Weights don't lift themselves. So hopefully I can get through this. It'd be nice if you guys stick around, kind of root me through this. It'd be good. Time to get warmed up and get after it. So let's see what we can do today. Here we go. All right, so the major thought process here is in getting Mike to move from more of an endurance athlete into focusing more on strength is just building familiarity. So keeping the weights light and just doing repetitions of movements is really big in building comfort and familiarity. And so as you can see, Mike is not very comfortable with the squat. You can see the knees are moving. You can see he's not really hitting depth. The whole thing just seems a little bit uncomfortable, and that's okay, right? So if you're predominantly an athlete who has been focused on endurance training, running, etc., the strength movements are not necessarily going to come, super comfortably. But through progression, and you can see here we've moved Mike up now. He's got 135 on the bar. I've put the belt on him to kind of help reinforce that abdominal bracing. Just trying to get him more comfortable with the movement pattern, and building confidence is really big. So starting slow and progressing through the intensity, starting at a very low end and eventually moving things up is a really great way to start and getting really anyone kind of into strength training, as it were, right? So your individual goals may vary to some degree about what it is you hope to achieve through strength training. But I think essentially kind of the starting point is really the same in just starting light and building that comfort and familiarity with the movements and building fluidity. By contrast, I want to go ahead and include one of my working sets here. And this is me just kind of getting through a something that's in the ballpark of 70 to 75% of perceived 1 rep max, and just getting some reps in. Again, by contrast, you can see a lot more fluidity in my movement. I'm more comfortable in what I'm doing. I'm not as unstable as Mike appeared to be, or unstable, I guess, as Mike appeared to be. And that really just comes with time, right? So one of the biggest things in developing comfort and strength is repetitions, and just getting in there and just doing it over and over again, so that you can get used to the movement. You can develop some confidence in what you're doing, and with that confidence comes fluidity. And so, just by contrast, again, that's kind of what I'm demonstrating here with my working sets, is just showing what I was up to by contrast of Mike. All right, guys, that's it. That's the video. Really kind of an emotionally charged day for me, right? So, I do these videos right off the top of my head, right? So you're kind of getting what I'm going through as I'm going through it. And right now, personally, it's been pretty difficult. Just kind of struggling with some stuff between the wife and I, right? So it's hard being a human being in a relationship with other people, and or another person. And it's not always sunshine and rainbows, right? You got to try to find a way to bridge the gap and all that. So today was, like I said, a very hard day for me, kind of from an emotional standpoint. would not have got through what I got through if Mike hadn't come through to help me out. So real grateful to have Mike here helping me with the workout, kind of inspiring me to keep going. And what's up, baby?
Jackson's, he looks like he's crying.
He was crying. He'll be okay. I'll be inside in just a second.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
So, real grateful to have had Mike here to help me out. You know, Mike was kind of a godsend for the day, right? So one, got me through the workout, and I ended up hitting my 4 working sets. I absolutely would not have hit the 4 working sets if Mike hadn't been here. You know, my headspace and timing was all fucked up. So I definitely wasn't into it, but seeing him kind of continue to push through the sets kind of made me feel like I better do the same. So we did that, and then had the opportunity to sit and have some beers and kind of hang out and just really just do some talking. And I don't know about you out there, how many people that you have as a confidant you can kind of open up to and talk about things with, and like, you know, get solid advice. But I really genuinely felt like Mike gave me some solid advice today. And you know, some of it's kind of a bitter pill to swallow in terms of kind of sucking down my own pride. But it was good to hear a voice of reason and not, you know, an echo chamber of, you know, kind of repeating my own damaging thoughts. It's good to have that. So hopefully, for any of you that are out there that are struggling through whatever it is that you may be struggling through, I hope that you continue to use workouts to you know, help kind of get out and exert yourself in a healthy way. I hope that you guys have, you know, a circle around you of people that you can rely on. Like I was fortunate enough today with Mike being here to help me. Going through stuff is tough. Everyone does it. Everyone goes through it. You know, it's no secret, right? Like everyone goes through hard times. It's how you handle things. Trying to put that best foot forward, and hopefully be better tomorrow than you were today. So I've got that to work on as well. I hope that you guys liked the video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop in the chat box below. I'll be sure to respond. I appreciate your continued support with the channel. Views, likes, shares means a lot. Really helps me out when you introduce me to people that you know and I don't. So thank you for that. And if you've seen a video or two and haven't subbed up yet, I wish that you would. It'd be nice to have you stick around for a while. Anyway, that's it, guys. Remember, no matter what it is that you think you can't do, do some self-reflection, try to be better tomorrow than you were today. A lot of that gets with getting in and training despite. You're either going to find an excuse or you're going to find a way. And I hope that you guys continue to find the way. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.
I'm about to make him disappear. I don't wanna see no tears. This is only the beginning. Losing is my only fear. Take some time away from my peers. Started working hard for my career. Now it's safe to say it loud and clear, yeah. I'm the rookie of the year. I'm the rookie of the year. I'm the rookie of the year. I'm the rookie of the year, yeah. I'm the rookie of the year.